Hey guys, my name is Vastish. Welcome to my first ever video on my YouTube channel. This is going to be facts about Sanjay and Craig. Now, this video may not be the best and most professional considering that I'm 13, but Sanjay and Craig is pretty much my favorite show ever, so cut me some slack here. I hope you enjoy the video. Now, all these facts are mostly just considered that you know the show and that you've watched it before, so if you've never watched it, I would consider watching it and then coming back to this video, at least watching some of the episodes. So without further ado, here's your facts about Sanjay and Craig. Number 1. Tough Lip's actual name is Tough Fist. Number 2. Tough Lips couldn't ride a bike his whole childhood. Number 3. Craig has a brother named Ronnie. Number 4. In some episodes, you could see the name Lisa Woods in the background. Lisa Woods is an executive producer of the show. Number 5. In every episode, there's at least one hidden pickle. Number 6. In the episode King of Kids, the kids say Sanjay becomes a wizard in Season 10. He actually becomes a wizard in Season 3 in the episode Balzaldarak. In the show, Balzaldarak means let go. The bully of the show is named Chido. She forms a band with Megan called Combo Attack. What's inside of Hector's eye patch is in the Halloween special Tough Lips Tales of Terror. Sanjay and Craig was cancelled off air after their last episode, Booyah for Bollywood, on July 29th, 2016. In the episode Huggle Day, Sanjay wishes for a red phone. But I found that before the Huggle Day episode came out, it was shown that he had a red phone already. The first Sanjay and Craig episode was about, you guessed it, butts. The voice of Hector, Matt Jones, stars in a number of TV shows, including Breaking Bad. Malik Pacholi is also the voice actor of Baljeet from the hit cartoon Phineas and Ferb. Chris Hardwick voices Craig. Weird. In the episode All Cooped Up, when driving to the carnival, you can see the Dink car, which had its own episode. Craig is shown to like Darlene many times in the show. Sanjay is 12 years old. Sanjay and Craig has a lot of dirty jokes. For example, in the episode Friend Card, where Darlene says, "Craig, quick, take off your clothes," Craig responds with, "Okay, I like where this is going." Hector can spit bars. You can hear these bars in episodes Ting, Ghost Pool, and Street Dog. The show aired for 3 years, 3 seasons, and 120 11-minute part episodes. Craig can disguise as anyone or anything. In the episode Snake Parts Unknown, you can see how people see Craig in his normal outfit. Sanjay has a huge crush on Bell Pepper and has even went on a date with her. Now, I'm going to steal a lot of facts from Wikipedia, so all before right now was all me coming up with stuff and finding secret things. So this is all credit to Wikipedia in these next parts. Whoever made the article, if you're watching this, you did an amazing job, like, honestly. You can tell that it wasn't made by me. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. But before we get into that, I have one more fact that I found out on my own. The art style of the show may look similar to Bob's Burgers. That's because they have the same art designer, Jay Howell. Now on to the characters. Sanjay Patel is a 12-year-old Indian-American boy who goes on adventures with his best friend Craig. He has a crush on Bell Pepper, who works out at his favorite place to hang out, the Frycade. Sanjay idolizes Remington Tough Lips, a washed-up action movie star from the 1980s. Sanjay tries to fit in most of the time and always enjoys his time with Craig. Craig slithers. Craig is Sanjay's pet snake, whom he met in a pet store. Craig is so-called master of disguise. Whether he is a doctor, a lawyer, or a beauty pageant queen, no one ever recognizes him. Only a few people know that Craig can talk. Sanjay and his close friends keep it a secret. Craig does not like to be called just a pet. Vijay Patel is Sanjay's father and owns a clearance store in the neighborhood. He has invented various mechanicals, such as a party-obsessed dancing robot, the Party Bot. He also knows that Sanjay's pet snake Craig can talk. On to Darlene Patel. Darlene is Sanjay's mother, who works at a hospital as a nurse and a surgeon. She often tells Sanjay stories about her work. She also knows Sanjay's pet snake, Craig, can talk. Hector Flanagan, in my opinion, probably the best character in the show. Hector is Sanjay and Craig's weird eye patch wearing friend. He can annoy them at times, and he has a huge crush on Megan. Belle Pepper is a 16-year-old girl who works at the Frycade, Sanjay and Craig's favorite place to hang out. Sanjay has a crush on her, yet when he attempts to talk to her, it doesn't always work out. Even though she is a good friend to Sanjay, she rarely shows any signs of seeing him as anything but her boyfriend. Seeing him as her boyfriend, unlike Megan, who shows her passion constantly. Megan Sparkles is Sanjay and Craig's enthusiastic and overachieving friend who takes part in beauty pageants. Megan is a frequent beauty pageant winner who can get carried away at times, but loves helping Sanjay. She has an Okay, I can't read that word, I'm sorry. I'm just reading it from Wikipedia. Like I said, this is not me. This is from Wikipedia. She has a crush on Sanjay, although Sanjay doesn't care about her that way. So it's sort of like a love triangle in a way, but they don't really ever show much about it. Like Hector likes Megan, Megan likes Sanjay, Sanjay likes Belle. So I thought that was pretty cool. Leslie Noonman is Sanjay's neighbor. He hates snakes and pretty much wants to kill Craig. That's all that you can really say about him. He also has a pet cat named Lady Butterscotch, whose once was Darlene's cat until Newman stole her. Now on to talk about Sandy Dixon, Scabs Dixon, and Baby Richard Dixon. You can tell that they all have the last name, and they are brothers and sisters. They have their own band, the Tough Skulls, of which Sanjay and Craig idolize. It is their favorite band in the world. Now on to Remington Tough Lips. Tough Lips is a washed-up action movie star from the 1980s who Sanjay and Craig idolize. To them, he is the raddest guy to ever walk on the face of the earth. Despite his has-been status, Tough Lips' ego and arrogance have swelled over the years, along with his waistline. To Sanjay and Craig, he is still the king of cool in their adoring eyes. Although he is Sanjay and Craig's ultimate hero, he usually keeps forgetting their names. In Street Dog, the episode featuring Snoop Dogg, it was showed that Tough Lips had a former rap career. But not only that, he had the rap career with Snoop Dogg. On to the next character, Tyson. Tyson hasn't appeared in much episodes, so if you've seen Sanjay and Craig and haven't seen him appear, well, here you go. Tyson is a very rude and sarcastic young man who speaks in an English accent, and is Sanjay's primary rival for Belle's affections. He carries a scooter in his pants and often attempts to ruin Sanjay's life. Ronnie Slithers is Craig's brother. We found this out when he had his own 2-part episode. The episode was called A Tale of Two Slithers. He also was one of the main characters in the very last episode, Booyah for Bollywood. Dolph Lundgren. The town was named after this man, and for a good reason. If the name Dolph Lundgren sounds familiar, it's because he's a famous actor who starred in Rocky IV, I think it was. I'll have a picture up of him on the screen. Megan has a pet gerbil named Booger Johnson. He stars in a couple of episodes. Grandma Wheezy. Grandma Wheezy is Sanjay's grandmother, and she is the raddest grandmother of all. Farmer Larry is the main town farmer of the group, I would call it. He also takes care of Sanjay's former dog, Barfy. Huggle Bunny. An infamous character in the show, in my opinion. He is considered to be mysterious, magical, and creepy by many people. Hector has a dog named Sweet Cheeks. Maximum Dennis. Maximum Dennis appeared in the second episode of the show and was the main premise of the show. Of the episode, I mean. He's the popular American tough guy of the group, sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but not really, as he wasn't an action star. Chicken Chuck, that is Penny, the Frycade owner's best friend. He grew up with a family of chickens, which is awfully weird. Now, let's move on from the characters and actually find out some facts about the show. This is also from Wikipedia. Jay Howell said that the idea began with a comic he and his fellow producer had made about a man who was a snake charmer. Now, before I say this next fact, Sanjay and Craig has a type of gross out humor. Like, it has really nasty things to make people laugh, and that's one of the reasons why people didn't really like the show. I didn't really care for it. I feel like people got a little bit, overwhelmed with it. But I think it's sort of funny, and here's the fact. Jay Howell, the art designer and fellow producer, said that the series' inclusion of gross out humor was based on the fact that both he and his fellow producer have mothers who are nurses, and they've told us a lot of gross stories over the years. Those producers have only made one show before, and that was back in 1998. The show was called Pete and Pete. So, those have been my facts about Sanjay and Craig. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. This is my first ever video, so I don't really care if you like or anything. Just try and subscribe. I will try and make videos, monthly, because I won't have many subscribers. In fact, some people will dislike this because they don't like Sanjay and Craig, but I would encourage you just to man up and don't do any of that, because who really cares about that hate stuff? Come on. And why would you click on this video about Sanjay and Craig facts if you don't like Sanjay and Craig? Also, in my opinion, Sanjay and Craig is like the best and funniest show ever. So, this has been Vaster7, and I really thank you guys for watching. This has been awesome making this video as my first ever one, and I will see you whenever. Bye.